autistic children. And it is also to do advocacy for people living with autism in Ghana.
Okay.
And finally, the main aim is to get a resource facility, one-stop facility, where people living with autism can go and access the care that they need. So we are talking speech and language therapy, physiotherapy, medical interventions. It's also going to offer training for caregivers,
okay.
You know, people who look after these children with special needs.
Okay, so the big 360-degree
exactly.
coverage.
So you just go there and you get everything that you need, and hopefully we can replicate that in all the towns in future.
Sure. Yes. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what inspired you to set up 40 to 40.
Right. So I'm a mother of three. I've got three lovely children. My daughter, Mimi, is on the autism spectrum. She's high functioning, so she has speech, you know, she talks, she's able to take care of herself, but she has learning difficulties. So my inspiration for setting this up was when we relocated to Ghana, I had a lot of difficulty in finding an institution that could take care of her needs. You know, to place her in school was a tough one for me, and that brought to the fore the need to get an institution or to get the education, the awareness going, because I also found that a lot of people knew nothing about autism. Some people haven't even heard about it. They don't know what it is. When they see it or when they hear about it, they think it's some disease which they don't want to get close to, and we are just out there to let people know that that's not the case, and just to educate people more on what it is and to get the resources that their children need.
Let me bring you in, V. So you're a special educational needs consultant for 40 to 40.
Yeah.
So Araba was speaking about autism. For those who don't know, what exactly is it, and what kind of challenges do you face in your work with autistic children in Ghana?
Okay, I mean, I'll just give a very simple definition of what it is, you know, just so that people from different backgrounds can sort of just have an understanding. So I'm not going to give a technical definition.
We appreciate that.
Yes, but basically it's a developmental disorder that affects your communication skills, your verbal skills, your social skills, and your motor skills, you know, like your fine motor skills.
Picking up things.
Yes, and or being able to use your hands in a way that comes easily, like something as basic as even writing. Yes, you know, and you have to know that no two people with autism are the same. Like Araba said, it is a spectrum disorder, which means that it has a variety of skills, symptoms, different levels of disability, and therefore it affects each individual in a different way. So that's what it is. It's a spectrum disorder. It's a condition.
So there'd be some kids who won't be able to talk.
Yeah, so there'll be some kids who might not be able to talk. They might hear, they might understand exactly what you're saying, but they may not have the expressive communication. So receptively, they can understand, they can hear, they can follow directions, they have a sense of what you're saying, but expressively they have difficulty bringing that out.
I can imagine what challenge this would pose in a classroom situation where the teacher doesn't know that the child has autism and she's speaking to the child and the child is not responding. And if you're an old school teacher, you take out the cane.
Yes, I mean, it's a big challenge because, like you rightly said, if the teacher doesn't know, she's probably going to assume that that child is probably not listening or not following, or that child probably has no intellectual ability or potential at all. So she would react in the best way that she knows how to, which sometimes includes maybe the cane if she thinks the child is just being lazy or not wanting to learn, you know. So it is a challenge because it's not written on your forehead that you've got, you know, autism, you know. So it will be very difficult if the teacher has no understanding or awareness, or if the parents don't provide that information before enrolling the child.
So that's just one of the challenges, I'm sure. I'm sure there are funding challenges. There are...
Yes, there's lots of challenges. I mean, funding is one thing. I mean, look, everything disabilities is expensive. it is expensive. I mean, even in the UK where I trained, it's not cheap. I mean, you are looking at sometimes, even in the UK, as in the social work department, you know, government sponsoring kids with about £60,000 a year.
Wow.
And that's like minimum.
Basic care.
That's basic, you know, £60,000 a year. So you can imagine. So it's quite expensive. So funding is one thing. Even for parents who have had an understanding and want to take this forward, of course, you know, their income does not meet the demands of the level of need that their child has. So they do start trying, but then somehow they give up, you know, there's no resource to continue. So they find themselves back to square one. You know, some of the other challenges would be community resources. Okay, so now the doctor has done his part, the speech and language has done her part, occupational therapy has done her part. But then there's a lot to be picked up, because it's not just that. That's not just it. You know, there's a lot of social skills your child has to learn. There's a lot of community integration, peer integration. There's lots of things that, you know, your child has to be able to do
Yeah.
you know, and it needs a very holistic approach.
And it's a lifelong thing. And
Yes.
so I'm sure, Araba, that people watching may want to get in touch
Yes.
and donate to your cause. What can they do?
Okay, so we have a website. It's www.40-40initiative.org. We have two main sources to donate to. So we have a Unibank account. There's a CD account and there's a dollar account. So all the details are on the website.
Fantastic.
We also have a Facebook page.
Great.
It's 40 to 40 Initiative on Facebook.
Okay.
And then we also have a telephone number which people can call, 054-899-3043, to call to get more information to donate. And then if you want to donate by Visa card, MasterCard, or the mobile money platforms, we do have a Slide Pay app.
And it's all on your Facebook page.
It's all on the page. So
there.
you click on the Slide Pay link, and it will take you straight through, and then you can make your donation.
Okay. Quickly, final words from you on this particular topic, and why you're called 40 to 40. I'm just curious.
Yes, everybody wants to know why. Okay, so I've always wanted to do this. It's been a passion, you know, to drive this for a long time. I'm turning 40 in March. So I thought, you know, life begins at 40.
You don't look it.
Don't I? Thank you very much. Everybody says that. I don't know what a 40-year-old
looks
looks
like. You look like a 30s chick.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I thought, you know, this is the time to sort of try and improve my life and also enhance other people's lives. It's something I've been wanting to do. And I just enjoy seeing the joy in other people's faces when I do something for me. That's just me. Okay. And it's been on my heart. And of course, I know the experience. I'm a parent with a child with autism. I know the challenges that come with it. And I know that there's a lot to be done. So that's why 40. And the other 40 is what we've started a media campaign, mainly on social media. So we're doing Facebook and Instagram. So it's 40 days to the 40th birthday.
Okay, nice.
So we're just
Nice.
putting out facts there and,
Okay.
and just getting people aware.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, we wish you the very best.
Thank you very much.
And V, thank you
you.
so much. So, hey, go to Facebook, look for 40 to 40 Initiative.
Yes.
Like their page, donate
Yes,
by
most
whatever means, mobile money, cash, checks, everything is there for you. Thank you very much. Angelina Araba Anamoaba is director for the 40 to 40 Initiative, and V Nelson is special education needs consultant for 40 to 40. I'm more than 40, but I hope somebody can tell me I look like 30. All right, we've got sports and entertainment coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
When I'm down and I need something to chew me out, well, it's an exclusive drink, vanilla flavored and so refreshing. Special malt. Special malt. Guess what? Special malt makes me feel okay. Special malt. Giving you in the system before drinking, see. Special malt. Special malt makes me feel okay. Special malt. So clean and smooth. Oh yeah, enjoy yourself. Special malt. Special malt makes me feel okay. Special malt. Guess what? Special malt makes me feel okay. Special malt. Giving you in the system before drinking, see. Special malt.
Special malt. Feel special.